Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 3.
Oh, 3.
That's a 3. What's this?
Listen, my wrist is impaired.
Your wrist is impaired, so she can't count.
Twat.
Episode 3, we're going to talk about IBS, otherwise known as Irritable Bowel Syndrome. And we're talking about that because probably on average of about once every 6 weeks, I'll get an inbox from this one over here, the little person, the little skinny one. Is that how you get skinny? It's IBS?
Listen, everybody shits.
Okay.
Everybody shits and everybody needs to talk about shit.
I'll get an inbox every now and then, and we usually start with, oh my God, I just shit my pants in Loblaws. I'm not kidding.
Or a close family member has shit in my house.
Or a close
And I'm not supposed
family.
to mention her name.
No, we're not talking about your mother.
She did it, not me. She did it. Everybody shits, okay?
So she's going to tell this story.
I haven't shit in Loblaws.
I don't have this issue.
I haven't shit in Loblaws yet. Listen,
What?
IBS is a real condition.
I know it is.
Many people suffer from it.
Uh-huh.
And I haven't actually... It's been a long time since I've had an episode.
Now that we're talking about it, you know what's going to happen.
Listen, have you not ever shit your pants?
With some cabbage?
You've shit your pants?
Oh, yeah, that's happened.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So we are just here to be honest and open with everybody and let you know that it's okay. It's part of life. We as mothers have wiped many a shitty ass.
Oh, yes, and nurses.
As a daughter, I've wiped many a shitty.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
And yes, I've had some moments, okay?
I haven't wiped her ass.
I bet you that day will come.
I bet you probably will.
I bet
Wheelchair races at the nursing home.
Right.
Uh-huh.
I have told my husband that in order to keep our closeness, that I will hire him the best possible care. I'll feed him and I'll bathe him, but I'm not ever going to wipe his shitty ass.
Or clean his toenails. Why? Because I can. Sorry. We're not talking about toenails.
We're not talking about feet.
I'll go to pedicure tomorrow.
Stop it. So, bowels. It's a big... See, I can't get past the feet now. The first time, honestly, the first time that I ever defecated outside of a toilet, I was like literally 22 years old.
Uh-huh.
It started for me like super young, and I was on my way to a brand new job in the dead cold of winter, and all of a sudden the bottom of your stomach drops out, and I'm in the middle of nowhere.
All by myself, don't want to be all by myself anymore.
Moment.
So, I was quite proud. I was still a young mom, but I had made time to make myself a really great lunch.
Uh-huh.
And this was new. Those fancy little Ziploc containers with the pop-off lids were brand new on the scene. So I was very sad that in my panicked moment, I thought, it was like 40 below, by the way. It was a blizzard.
Uh-huh.
The story gets better. So
Shit,
I didn't want to
shit.
drop trow.
4 feet of snow.
I didn't want to shit in 4 feet of snow. I'm only 5 feet tall. So pulling off to the side of the road is not an option.
No.
So I dumped my lunch upside down in my bag, and I dropped trout and shit in my Ziploc container. Popped the lid on, chucked it out the window, and carried on my way to work. That's a survivor, okay?
I'm just so glad you weren't going for a Tupperware meeting.
That's a survivor. I made it to work. I kept my shit together.
Pretty much. She kept her shit together in a Ziploc
I was
container.
sad. I was sad that somebody
threw your lunch out.
Somebody was going to find that.
Somebody was going to find it. Did you throw it out the window?
Yeah.
Oh, you threw it out that poor snowplow operator.
Somebody.
Did you think about that? Did you think about the psychological
Not
effect
till
of
years
that?
later.
Oh. Well,
But I was sad then that I didn't get to eat that lunch because it was just a mess in my bag.
well, of course.
But I didn't miss my first day of work, and I didn't tell anybody that story for like years later. No.
But now it's out there,
It's
so
out
that snowplow operator will probably come back now and tell you that you
Listen.
owe him for therapy.
When I met my new husband, my adult children couldn't wait They threatened. Every time the man showed up, they're like, "Hey, Mom, have you told him yet? Have you told him yet about that time?" I'm like, "Stop. Stop. Stop." So I've had a few. That was one of my better moments. And the other most one that they can't wait to tell people is, so I get this symptom from my mom. And she hates when I talk about it, but it's Mom, it's life.
We're not talking about it, Mom.
We all shit.
We're not talking about it.
And
She showed me her red panties, so
she did drop her.
nothing's off the table.
She dropped her
Trust
pants
me,
in my house.
nothing's
So
off the table.
But we were going on vacation, and her and I were going to pick up our third party, and we pulled into a parking garage, and she beelined for the building because she was about to have an attack. Karma's not a good thing because I was laughing at her the whole time.
Of course you were.
But the second she left the car, the bottom of my stomach fell out again. The sweat, and I'm in her minivan in a parking garage thinking if I move one inch, I'm going to shit my pants. And we're headed for the airport right after this. So again, what would you do?
Open the door.
Right.
You didn't have lunch, did you?
I didn't have lunch. I didn't have a lunch
You didn't
bag.
have lunch or Tim Hortons cup, or I probably shouldn't have said Tim Hortons, sorry.
No. So I slid the door open because we were kind of backed into a cove. So I'm like, there's probably cameras, but I'm packed into a cove.
Pretty sure there was cameras.
Right. I didn't care.
That's more therapy.
Right. So I just opened the door, dropped trow, and shit right there very quickly. That's what happens when you have IBS. And then, you know, my mom has napkins and toilet paper everywhere she goes, thank God. Kicked that under the van and got back in. And like within seconds, her and our third party was walking towards us. I met them because I thought I'm going to very quickly direct them into the van and away we go. But that didn't happen. They very much went around to that side to put the luggage in.
Of course they did. Of course.
And they noticed this mysterious pile right away. Who does that? Who sees something weird on the pavement
and looks at it,
bends down, and is like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "Can we go? We're going to be late." My mom and our third party is this far from it going, "Is it a melted fudge-sicle?" And I'm pacing myself laughing, by the way, but I'm not telling them.
Oh, I got something on my teeth.
So my mom then says, "Just pick it out, it's fine. I'm talking about shit."
On my teeth.
It's fine, I'm talking about shit. It wasn't until we're driving to the airport, my mom's telling me how she got into the elevator of this building, and this pleasant woman, cleaning lady, is talking to my mom as she's shitting her pants.
Not the cleaning lady.
In
her
the
mother.
elevator.
Her mother.
No, my mother.
We should clarify that. It wasn't the cleaning lady.
In the elevator, and how mortified she was, and I'm like, "Don't worry, that was my shit you were looking at."
You were examining in the parking garage.
Parking garage.
Oh my God, that's awful.
Right.
That is awful.
It really is. What are you going to do?
There's not much you
You're
can
not
do.
going to shit. You're a grown woman.
Exactly.
You're not going to shit in your pants.
No, you have to stop somewhere. These things happen, right? I once blew up a garage.
Like shit in the garage?
Well, in the bathroom in the garage, and then I've never run that fast in my entire life. That was an X-Lax moment, though.
But have you shit in your pants? Don't you lie to me.
I'm trying to think if I have. I think the possibility probably exists there. I'm trying to think back. I think everybody does it, right?
My husband shit the bed. Sorry, Harry. He had the flu, though. He had the flu. We hadn't even gotten married yet. And I walked in, and he was laying on just
and you
the
were
mattress.
like, "Oh my gosh, just I've been at home."
He was laying just on the mattress, and he had a paranoid, terrified look on his face.
I'm sure he did.
"Oh my goodness, did you puke?" And he's like,
Nothing like that at all.
and I just walked back out and shut the door because he was taking care of all of that by himself. But he had the flu, you know, so.
I'm sure he's going to love the fact that we just announced this
I
all
apologize.
over YouTube.
I apologized last night that if I say anything personal, he loves me. It's okay.
I'm sure he does love you.
Yes.
Yes.
But nobody talks about the perils of. I know where every bathroom is in this city.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you do.
I know where every bathroom is.
Have you ever used Johnny on the spot on the side of the road just because it's there?
Oh, like the construction ones?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Climbed a fence to get there?
Well, I'm really tiny, so that's really hard for me.
Oh.
It's like, can you climb a fence? So that's your story? I want to hear it.
About the bathroom and the
You climbed a fence to get there?
I didn't climb that.
I mean, I've
fence.
seen you piss on the side on the road in front of the police. But
That I did that twice.
Oh.
I did that twice in front of the lovely police officers here.
right.
Yes, it's probably. Well, I couldn't have been illegal. I would have been arrested.
No, I want to hear you shitting in the garage.
Oh. I forget where we had been.
Okay.
Me and Dan were out. Me and my hubby were out.
Mhm.
And we're driving along, and all of a sudden it came over me just like it's
It does.
coming,
You have no
and
choice.
there is no stopping this from happening.
Yes.
It was like giving birth. It was like being in full labor. This is crowning.
It is,
It's
right?
coming.
You have no control.
And we're driving down the road, and I'm yelling at my husband that he has to stop the vehicle. And he's like, "Where should I stop?" And there was this little garage on the side of the road. It was
Okay.
maybe like, it was as big as this room.
Okay.
And I told him, I said, "Run in there." So he stops the car. I've never moved that fast. I've never
Life,
run so
yes.
fast in my entire life.
Mhm.
There was one lousy bathroom in there. One lousy. It was as big as a chair. It was tiny in there. Not enough room for a toilet and a sink.
Oh no.
Oh my God. I swear to God, they were still snaking that out probably a week later. It was terrible. I blew that entire place up.
Yeah.
It closed like 6 months later.
I'm sure it wasn't your fault.
I'm pretty sure it was, actually. I'm pretty sure it was.
I know all of my triggers now. You must know. Like
I know
what
what my
you can
triggers
eat,
are.
right?
Yeah. Chocolate chip cookies are not good for me.
Chocolate milk. I have to sit on the toilet while I drink it. I'm not kidding. I love it. But I know I have to be like right here.
Oh, yes.
Don't drink it if you're not ready for like severe abdominal pain
Oh, yes.
and complete trouble. Like
Mhm.
bowel meltdown.
Uh-huh.
It's bad.
Bowel meltdown. That should be a thing.
It's awful. It's an awful way to live, but it took me a long time to know you can't have that, or there's a good possibility you're gonna shit.
Anywhere.
There's
Anywhere.
a close family member of mine that has a lot.
A close family member.
She shit on my husband's robe.
She-
Yeah, she bought him a new one for Christmas though, so that's good. But yeah.
I didn't know that story.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're not talking about you, Mom, at all.
Yeah. She keeps doing it, Mom. Not me.
No, not talking about you. What's her name again? Yeah, I'll
That's
just leave
close,
that.
yeah.
Just gonna leave that alone.
Yeah.
Just gonna leave that.
Yeah. Both of my daughters, love you, but she can't. Dairy is a bad thing for her and me both.
You know, I do remember when I used to work with her.
Oh, the close family member?
The close family
Yeah.
member that used to work with me.
Right.
And she'd be giving out meds, and all of a sudden she would stop exactly where she was and run down the hallway. Now I know why.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Now I know why. Can
She
you just
got
watch this cart?
Do you know she got out of a really bad speeding ticket one time because she got pulled over and he asked for her information and she leaned to the glove box
Oh, no.
and and he leaned in to get it and the smell was overwhelming and he told her just to have a nice day and true story.
That's why you shit yourself. Have a nice day.
I
At
don't
least he didn't
remember
give her a ticket.
I don't remember if she shit herself or just passed gas, but she got out of a ticket that way.
Hey, it's fun to think about.
I don't know if I'd shit myself just for that, but
I'd fart.
I would fart.
I would definitely fart to get out of
Yeah.
a ticket.
Do you know that I still can't shit though if Harry's in the house?
No. Well, sometimes you don't have a choice. Chocolate milk.
Well, if I had chocolate milk, probably, but
Uh-huh.
I wonder. Yeah, it's a psychological thing.
It is psychological. I don't
Because
care
my
who's
bowels
around.
know-
I don't care. I just
My
don't care
bowels
anymore.
know the second he leaves on Mondays for work.
Uh-huh.
It's like butterflies fucking fly out my ass. Sorry.
Butterflies
Yeah.
flying out of her ass.
Mhm.
When Harry goes to work. Oops. When her husband goes to work.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, not me. There's no butterflies. It's like, excuse me, I need to poop.
Mm-hmm.
He gets upset with me because I don't.
No, you've even shit in my house. Not in my house, but in the bathroom.
In the
my house.
bathroom, not in the middle of the floor.
No.
I'm not like your mother.
She did it. So those of you that suffer from IBS, don't shame yourself.
She
Don't
gets
be
it.
embarrassed. Tell the world.
Tell us your stories. Tell
share,
us your
please,
stories. The
please tell
funniest
us your
story you
stories.
could think of.
Because if you can't laugh at yourself, then why? I mean,
We can
just
laugh at each other.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Till next time.
Yep.